Welcome to Endurance Mindset Coach. Train your mind like a muscle. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. In this video, we will talk more about the science of grit. Why CEOs quit faster than Ironman finishers under hidden pressure. There's a moment in the middle of any long-course triathlon when your body politely suggests you stop. It's not screaming. It's not on fire. It just whispers, "This is a bad idea." Most people listen. Some of us don't. I still remember mile 80 of the bike leg in Ironman Canada. My quads felt like they were welded to the pedals. My hands were numb from gripping the bars for hours. Every logical cell in my body was telling me to slow down. But there's this little unscientific thing that kicks in for endurance athletes: grit. Not motivation, not caffeine, not a playlist. Grit. The finish line wasn't inspiring at that moment. I just wasn't going to let the road win. Fast forward to a high-stakes business deal years later. Same feeling. I'd been working 16-hour days, negotiating with people who would rather see the deal fail than let me win, and every meeting felt like it was designed to break me. Except this time, I didn't have the rhythm of my breath or the click of my pedals to keep me going. The grind was invisible, the fatigue was all in my head, and here's the dangerous truth: in that business moment, I almost quit. Why CEOs fold faster? Ironman athletes know they'll suffer. They plan for it. CEOs and leaders, on the other hand, are often blindsided by hidden pressure, the kind that doesn't come with a countdown clock or a crowd cheering them on. Hidden pressure is quiet but relentless. The unreturned investor call that keeps you up at night. The email from your largest client asking for a quick meeting. The team member whose performance suddenly drops when you need them most. In endurance sports, the pain is visible and measurable. In leadership, it's invisible and cumulative. You don't get to see the mile markers. You just wake up one day and realize you've been grinding uphill in the wrong gear for months. My second grit story. I learned this lesson again one summer training with the Mexican national triathlon team in Texas. Texas is supposed to be flat, that's what I thought. But the hills in that part of the state could humble anyone. The day's workout was brutal. Back-to-back climbing intervals in 104-degree heat. Every ascent felt like riding into a furnace, the asphalt radiating heat straight into my face. Sweat didn't evaporate, it just stuck to my skin like a second layer. When your skin turns white with salt crust from evaporated sweat, by the time I crested the longest climb of the day, I was dangerously close to heat stroke. My vision narrowed, my pulse was hammering in my ears. I had been hydrating, or at least I thought I was, but clearly not enough for the conditions. After the ride, I didn't just drink water and call it good. I spent the next hour lying in a shaded recovery tent with two 1000cc IV bags pumping fluids back into my system. My legs ached, my skin was still radiating heat, and my body was in that strange, empty place where it's too drained to even feel relief. And yet, here's the part that stuck with me. I finished the ride. I didn't get to the top looking pretty, but I got there. That day drove home a truth I carry everywhere. Grit isn't about looking strong, it's about refusing to let the conditions, the pain, or the doubt be the thing that decides the outcome. The one actionable takeaway: train your recovery muscle. Here's what I've learned. Grit isn't just about pushing harder. It's about knowing when to strategically ease up so you can last longer than anyone else in the room. I call it the recovery muscle, and it's something leaders rarely train. Once a week, pick a 60-minute block and make it untouchable. No meetings, no phone, no screens. Use it for something that refuels you but doesn't drain you. Walking the dogs, hitting the pool, or just sitting with a coffee while you stare out the window. This is not self-care. It's grit preservation. It's the reason you can still make good decisions when everyone else is scrambling. The real science of grit. Research on endurance athletes shows that the brain will signal fatigue before the body is actually in trouble. It's a safety system, not an accurate measurement. The same applies to CEOs. Your brain will try to conserve energy in high-stakes situations by nudging you toward the easiest option: quitting. If you can recognize that nudge for what it is, a false alarm, and manage your recovery like it's part of your training, you'll outlast almost everyone. The next step: if you've been feeling that quiet urge to just stop lately, it's not a sign you can't do this. It's a sign you need to recalibrate your effort and protect your grit. I've put together my Train Your Grit mini guide for exactly this reason. The same principles I used to finish races when my legs were done, and to climb Texas hills in blistering heat when my body was begging me to quit. Because whether it's mile 80 of a bike ride or the last push to the top in 104 degrees, the only thing that wins is staying in the race.